Well, hello, my beautiful Miss Jocelyn. How are you today? I'm so glad that you have asked for a personal tarot reading, and I'm so sorry that it's been delayed. I kind of have to fit these in between working and making sure that my kids' schoolwork's being done. So I apologize, and also for the background noise. If you hear a man yelling or a kid playing with toys, there's only so much I can do. I'm in a room hiding in the dark. Alright. Now, I was a little bit backlagged. I had a headache yesterday. And then I thought, what a wise decision. Libra Empress, let's take the tarot cards in the car with the table, and then I can navigate while we drop off food. And on top of that, to tarot reading, which you'll never see that video. I'm just saying now. It's gone. It would have made you get a headache, all the movement. Alright. Your material wealth and love are a part of your intuition. Bottom of the deck, collaboration. Alright. Okay. You can't even see it. I'm sorry. There we go. Is that better? Now, right before you got your past, present, and future. Now, for the future, remember that is not set in stone. It can change at any time, you so choose it. It's not set in stone in any way, shape, or form. Alright. Bottom of this deck, the Fool card. Cool. Oops, sorry. Sometimes I don't know where my hand is at times and where the camera is. What if I can raise you higher? Hold on. Close your eyes. This will make you go cross-eyed and blind at the same time. Poor camera. There we go. Hope that's better. So, past, present, and possible future. And then I've got a fourth pile, so all the energy between. Huh. That's funny, because that's the same cards I taught you the last time. So your material wealth is very important to you, and you're watching it. And I think the reason why you're watching your material wealth is because a deceased one gave it to you. Does that make sense? Now, this gift isn't just material, though. They give you hints and dreams. But you're going to be able to take what you have and, have a group effort. That makes sense. Huh. So you're watching. Are you smiling on the outside but crying on the inside sometimes? Currently, you're in love, but you're feeling a little bit cross with your lover. Now, this could mean one of three things, alright? So don't jump the gun just yet. One, it could be meaning you're cheating or they're cheating. All right, it's give. That's what everybody assumes, right? But you got to look a little further, deeper. The second meaning would be you're bitching about them to your family and friends, or they're doing that to you. Okay, that's pulling in a third party. And the last one is something that takes priority over your relationship, like drugs, alcohol, substance, any form of substance abuse. You got your porn, sex, gambling, money, being a workaholic, you name it. Right, so you're dealing with something in your relationship currently, and you're fighting. You're fighting for what's, I think you're fighting for your sanity. Fighting. When I see this card, this one right here. When I see it, I'm bringing an outside perspective. All right, so you think that what you're fighting over is important, and so do they. That's why you guys keep tugging. But while you're fighting over something that's completely stupid, but it's not stupid to you both, all right? Because it's serious. It's something serious, but I'm an outside source seeing this. Your friendship, relationship, whatever is crawling away. I'm pretty sure you've entered the Ace of Swords at one point, but that doesn't stop you from entering into the Empress mode. You're an Empress, okay? You're trying to keep a cool, calm, collected head currently. When they hurt you, yeah, you're fighting, but you're not like, I don't think you're going crazy or anything. I think you're just staying calm, cool, and collected. Trying to keep your emotions in check, which I think scares them, scares whoever you're dealing with a little bit, because they're used to people fighting, yelling, going crazy. But with this card, you're very maternal. All right, you're very fertile, and you're successful. So you could be a mom, or you could have nieces and nephews or cousins that look up to you, even siblings. They look up to you like a mother figure. Now, just because you're an empress doesn't mean you can't be an emperor too. Does that make sense? Of course not. Nothing ever makes sense with me, I know. So I want you to think about this, okay? Regardless of what's between your legs, whether you're male or female, you have two energies: male energy, masculine, and female energy, feminine, right? Now, when we start off in life, we start off at the bottom level. Think like Donkey Kong, the video game from back in the day. And each level, you have to level up. Now, for the female energy, you level up to Empress. For the male energy, it's Emperor. Okay, and you pass through all the cards. And you're definitely someone's karmic somewhere along the line. But that doesn't say that you'll stay that way. Does that make sense? We're all karmics in someone's story. We're all a bad guy in someone's story. A lesson, good and bad. Now, how you got here to Empress was that you jumped over those barrels and ran to, you ran to that fucking ladder and you climbed up and you were like, oh shit, here comes another barrel. Hop up, jump over, side flip. You parkoured it like no other. And you reached Emperor mode, or Empress mode. Alright. Now, this is calling for you to use your intuition. Alright? To pay attention to what's going on around you. See, it's very strong. Okay? The Divine's asking you to pay attention. Because you are very, very gifted. You're an empath. But you're so much more than that. Okay? Because each empath is uniquely different in and of themselves. Some have different gifts that blow other people away. Some people only touch the surface, where you dive head in and you know what you want, and you know what's going on around you before anybody else. Like, I see you sitting there, you'll be having a full-blown conversation with someone, and out of nowhere, like, a little light bulb will go off above your head. Not just a thinking light bulb, right? Like we all think. It's more like a download. And some of those fuckers hurt, especially in the eye chakra, the third eye. Headaches and all. But you definitely know, and you're aware that someone has passion for you, and that you're getting recognition for your hard work and skill, whatever that may be. Now, this fourth pile, remember, is all the energy in between. So between past, present, and possible future, you had to think about what you were going to say and how you were going to say to whoever you were going to say to, because it doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you say it, because you can say something 3 different ways and it can totally be taken out of context in different directions. Does that make sense? So you're burning a bridge with someone, okay? You are being pulled apart. Not like severely betrayed, but everybody wants a piece of you, and you're just like, there's not enough of you to go around. I think you're having some issues with bills as well. But you're not letting that hold you back, because you want to move to calmer water. So you're over there with a snow shovel inside of your head, scooping up the boxes of bullshit and drama and anxiety, anything holding you back. And you're just like, out the window. Yeah. Which happens to be your eardrum. You're just like letting it all fall out. You're like, I'm making room. I'm redecorating this headspace. Hell yeah. I'm taking this to a whole new level. Which is awesome. Okay, so awesome. Right? Now you're waiting on knowledge in regards to this cup of love. You're waiting to find out if you give this person your cup of love, will they accept it? Of course they will accept it, but here's the problem. In my tarot deck, this cup, this Knight of Cups, is totally opposite of what he actually means in a regular tarot deck. Okay? Him and the Knight of Wands swap places. You give him all your loving because he's, very romantic, full of adventure, a little moody. But once he decides to change his mind and you've already given your heart to him, he skimps out, heads out of town. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. And you need someone stable, not someone not stable. Does that make sense? Now you're planning, because on the bottom of the deck is, you're planning a collaboration in regards to a mystery, okay? You're going to be, contemplating whether this new journey you want to go on is worth it, because you are feeling like possibly rejecting any offers, or feeling like the new beginning will be rejected, right? But you're going to transform and find balance, and you're definitely going to adapt to the challenges ahead. Now, you're using a lot of charm and positivity. You're smiling, telling people, how great they are, brightening their day. I see you as the type of person who will go to a grocery store, and after the cashier checks you out and the bagger checks you out, you get their names, you memorize them, and then you go to like the manager. I feel like you've done that before. And then you tell them, we need to talk. And the manager's like, oh no, it's bad. And then you go, give them a raise. They work their asses off. Give them a raise. Right? And you are making an effort, though, towards your destiny. You're going to be finding clarity in regards to your creative endeavors, your creativity, your skills, which are going to awaken a whole new form of celebrations. Does that make sense? You're going to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Hey. You're going to celebrate traditions, too. And you're going to have a whole new set of hope in your eyes. Because not only that, your wish fulfillment, but you are dealing with a tower moment. You are. You're dealing with a tower moment, good or bad. It all depends on you. It's a revelation. Now, you're wanting security, so you're making an effort. You're making an effort to share with someone where once they were disappointed. And you're waiting. You're waiting for your hard work to pay off, and you're making an escape, right? But not in the sense that you think, unless you really are, and that's cool. You're being assertive in the Cancer energy. You want happiness, and you're gaining introspection in regards to this Six of Swords, which is transitioning. And that with this means that you're growing within and moving to some, moving away from the mental drama. I feel that over time you started to weed out the fake fuckers from the true fuckers. Does that make sense? To me it does. Because you want quality, not quantity. You are feeling like you're being betrayed. Or you have been betrayed. Because this is all energy between past, present, and future. I feel that you've definitely been betrayed in regards to your accomplishments, right? And that left you in a high anxiety situation. Yeah, you're enthusiastic. You're the Empress. And you're being very perceptive in regards to quality. See, quality, not quantity. And you're taking that in moderation because you want to complete something. But you have to, in order to complete whatever you're going to complete, you have to make a choice. And you choose stability, but yet you're very cautious in regards to your skills, okay? Now, you're keeping your emotions in control in regards to someone who's very tempting. Or someone who was very tempting. Temptation itself, right? Possibly a Capricorn. Now, your energy will be boosted with the fact that you're going to be using a lot of courage in order to discover that there's going to be generosity coming from your Emperor. Alright. Let me clean this up real quick. We'll see what the Zombie Tarot deck has to say further on. Okay, bottom of the Zombie Tarot deck is that you were entered into the Fool card, right? So what's great about that is that after you had skipped out all that mental baggage out of your eardrum, you're gonna start fresh. You are. You're gonna play the Pinky and Brain theme song from WB back in the day. It's on YouTube, trust me. I'm such a chic geek, I even named my rat Pinky. His brother was Brain, but he died. It's a sad story. Old age and whatnot. But I'm not going to damper you with that. You decide that if you're deciding whether, I feel like you're deciding whether, which path to take. You know what I mean? You're kind of at a Two of Swords. If you go back with an older person or stay with someone, how will it benefit you? Will you be able to let things go and move on? Or do you want to truly move on? I mean, is that something that you want in the back of your head all the time? Is the fact of an Ace of Swords. Now you're dealing with wealth, family, and contentment. Yeah. And you are competing, but it's with severe anxiety. Alright, so somebody wants to take what's yours, and you're batting them off. You're like, no, that's mine. And you're just full of anxiety, and I feel like you're kind of stuck in poverty, but you're not letting that hold you back from celebrating your rewards and prosperity. Even though on the outside you're smiling and celebrating, but on the inside you're kind of trapped in your head, especially in regards to someone's strings attached situation, which leaves you feeling like you're juggling. You're juggling a lot, and I don't know how you're still standing, but you are. That's because you are the epiphany of the three eyes, my beautiful Joceline. You're a highly intellectually intelligent individual, very intuitive, caring, and devoted. Now you're gonna kind of step into his energy, the King of Wands. You could also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, right? But this guy here, so I can't even get the cards to sit straight. This guy here, he's an entrepreneur, right? Self-reliant, the whole shebang. He's very passionate. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but in his story in my book, he blew off his leg. Oh God! But instead of instead of taking a moment and crying about it and whining and feeling miserable for himself, he decided, I'm gonna make me a new leg, and he did. He made himself a new leg out of wood. You're kind of in a hermit mode though in regards to a decision that you're making. You're trying. Excuse me. That was weird. You're not feeling so good. Did not expect that. But then life is expecting the unexpected. So, all right. I hope you get feeling better there. Now you've got many options and you've got a decision to make, but you're trying to acknowledge that you need to grow a little bit in your skills. Okay. So you're trying to come at something from a new approach. Start fresh, but you're a little bit bored with something, especially I think you're bored with this toxicity. This could be past energy, someone was watching you. Could be an old addiction. Addiction, obviously I can't talk straight, I'm sorry. Addiction? Addiction? Yeah. Sorry about the noise in the background. But you're not going to let that toxic energy hold you back because you're going to prosper. But you are thinking of a past person, or maybe it's a lot lately, right? You're very nostalgic. Could be an old flame, a sibling, family member, friend you haven't seen in a long time. They could be the one that's coming with the toxic energy, or you left them because they had toxic energy. Okay, so you're feeling very possessive of what's yours. Okay, you don't really want to share what's yours with the outside world in certain things, all right? Especially what's in your head. Because what you have in your head could well be something that's gonna change the course of reality. Now this is the Three of Cups. It can be one of like four things, I think. One is you just got married. If that be the case, congratulations. Two is that you're pregnant. Congratulations again. Third one is you are working with a partner at work, non-sexual partner, to like on a project to like blow the boss and the company's mind out of the water. the fourth thing, which I'm strongly leaning towards, would be that you decided that you want to start your own business. You're an entrepreneur. Become an entrepreneur. And what you're creating or trying to create might not seem like a lot right now, but let me tell you something. It's going to be amazing. What you have to create is going to be amazing. Not only will it ripple time itself and change it and morph it a little bit, but it's also going to bring you a lot of abundance in the form of 9 of Cups. And this goes with your 10 or 1 of Cups, so 10 of Cups in total. But along the way, you are going to be making sacrifices, and you are done with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo somewhere along the line. But this is also you. Okay, you're working really hard for what you want, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. And I believe what you need is a little bit of financial assistance in regards to, starting your own business. But you've been very patient, so patient, and you are a boss lady. Like, no joke right here. You don't let no one talk down to you. You know what you want, you go for it. You're unscrupulous, sharp tongue, you name it. I also know this, that you built your empire from the ground up. Alright. Now you are gonna encounter a tower. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna help you with a Sagittarius find balance. But in order to find balance, you need to use a little bit of emotion, your heart, in the middle of making that decision. And once you do, you're gonna complete your tasks. Okay? Alright. Let me shuffle real quick. I'll pull you out a couple cards out of each of my decks. And then we'll move on to your favorite number was 1 and 2. Alright. So, you're dealing with stability, but you have to say something in order to gain it. Alright? Now, of course, you're waiting, but you're doing it patiently. So what you're going to say is going to be profound. Okay? Because you entered this state. You're not going to be sloppy jalopy and yell at them like crazy and pull hair and huck beer bottles at their forehead. And break their third eye. Did you get a mental image of that? I did. It's terrible. What you're going to do is you're going to keep calm, cool, and collective and know that karma will bite them in the ass in the end. So you're going to have the energy to deal with this past person. But currently you're waiting for the fight to end. I don't know if this is past, present, or future. Okay, that was your 2 favorite numbers there. Let me put it on pause. I'll shuffle and we'll start doing the spreads, even though you're super close. I don't know if you can tell, my cards are freaking huge. Right? So we won't be able to see the actual spread, so I'll just lay them out. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a minute. Alright, so this is the Broken Heart spread. It's from the Zombie Terror deck. But I'm not going to do the spread. I'm just going to do what each card means within it, so you're not stuck waiting. So, this card represents a central issue of your relationship. Stability, right? You're trying to find balance. This card represents how you see the other person. You see them as someone who's got their emotions under control. Someone who's able to discern where to put, like when making a decision, where to put the emotion, right? This card represents how they see you. They see you as their empress, all right? But they see you as someone who's a little bit stubborn. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Be stubborn. Now, this card represents unknown influences on your relationship, generosity, but it's going to be coming in soon. Okay? This card represents where you want the relationship to go. You want it to transform. You want success. This card represents who can help your relationship. You can. It's telling you to look within. Okay? It's all sloppy, sorry. This card represents the challenges in your relationship. Rejection. Due to the loss of a loved one. But I also feel that you have someone in your vicinity who, like someone you haven't talked to in a long time, who is alive, that also is watching you, but not in a creepy way. Okay? Think of this person as like just a family member, right? Now this card represents the outcome of your relationship. Your skills. You're getting your 9 of Cups. You're working your ass off. Alright. Next spread is going to be the Tombstone. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright, my beautiful Joceline. I have shuffled and we're good to go for the next spread. Now this card represents the central question in your life. Are you going to have security? And the answer is yeah, you are. I feel that you are. But you're just kind of bored. I think you're bored waiting for that to be answered. Maybe you're asking questions, but they're not making it to the right people. Now this card represents unforeseen forces. Betrayal. Those who can't be the Empress try to bring the Empress down. Alright? Don't take this as really, really bad. But here's what's going on. Someone's going to get you riled up if they haven't already. What they're trying to do is show that you're not the Empress. That you're not able to keep a cool, calm, collective head. Okay, I don't know if this has already happened, or if it's going to happen, or if it's happening as we speak. Okay? But you are going to prove to them, yeah, you are the Empress. But you're not going to say a thing. You're going to go Queen of Swords and cut everybody that you don't like out. Anybody with drama, because you have a destiny to fulfill. Okay? And your destiny doesn't call for drama. Yeah, well, it will encounter it on occasion, but you have a choice to deal with it or ignore it and move on. You don't have to fight every battle. But this is one battle you will win if you just choose to keep calm, cool, and collective. Right? Choose your words wisely. Okay, so this card represents how other people affect you. They affect you with love and new beginning. This is your they got the stock market tips card. So someone who knows how to help you will help you. Now this card represents the circumstances affecting your life, your accomplishments. You're going to be rescued. This card represents who or what is available to help you. Possibly a counselor. possibly a Sagittarius. Possibly you are finding balance in being more assertive within your judgment. So I believe you're the best person to help you out in this situation. Now this card represents the outcome of this question. You're contemplating with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So you stepped into the Queen of Swords energy. You did. You're able to, because you reached Empress. And I believe you've also reached Emperor mode. Okay? Which means that if you take all 4 queens and smash them together, that is an Empress. Same as if you do all the kings to Emperor. Once, like I had this girl ask me, she asked me, Libra Empress, will I lose my Empress status if I step down and enter a Queen of Swords mode? Is that even possible to enter that mode? And I'm like, of course it is. You work your way up through the tarot deck. You can step down into any card you freaking want to. Your free will choice. So if you get pissed off at someone, you're allowed to feel it. You're not a robot. You step down and be like, honey, where'd I put my Queen of Swords shoes at? I'm about to pop a bitch. Where are they at? And they're like, I think they're in the closet next to the King of Swords. They're a matching pair, you know. And what's great about the Queen of Swords, she's not just an asshat, or can be an asshat. I mean, yeah, she's sharp. But what else is so great about her and each of the signs is that they build their empire from the ground up. They were not birthed into royalty. Okay? And you worked hard to get where you're at. You worked really hard. And you're still working hard. I used to put you on pause, but I was just so caught up in talking and then I zoned out on myself. We're going to do the eyeball spread next. Now I don't know if I shuffle this or not. Alright. Now this card represents last month. Last month you were dealing with temptation and you're bored of that temptation. This month you are getting the courage after hearing someone say some stuff that shook your world. And not in such a bad way, but not in a good way either. It was just something that took you by surprise. This card represents this first week. First week you were happy you entered Empress mode. Second week you found out that somehow someone betrayed you. I don't know who that was. In some way. And you said some shit. Third week you are in contemplation in regards to a new beginning. Fourth week, which is the last week of this month, you are going to be seeking intuition in regards to some deception. Now, this card is the possibilities for next month. Next month, you ready for it? You're gaining security and starting fresh, possibly with this King of Wands, right? You're gaining the courage to claim what you want and what you deserve, and you deserve the world. You are so beautiful, and the thing is that you feel like no one's listening, but they are. You feel like no one can see you at times, but you're being seen, and you feel absolutely and utterly and chaotically alone. We all do. But you're not alone. You are definitely not alone. Alright. Now, we're going to do the severed head, because that is so Halloween-y. I've had these tarot cards since February of this year. And these are spreads from it. I couldn't find them anywhere else. I love them. They're absolutely adorable. I tried to look up really cool spreads for online, but these are by far my favorite. Hold on a minute, I gotta put you on pause. Sorry about that, I had to put you on pause, so it's the trivials of having a child. Sometimes you gotta stop what you're doing and talk with them, but that was only like a millisecond for you, so I got everything shuffled and ready to go for the severed head spread. Plus, I caught myself rambling, I do that a lot. Now, this card represents the primary issue in your life. You are awakening, and you're stubborn. You see what's going on, and you're just like not gonna put up with it. You see it sometimes before it happens, which freaks people out. This card represents the distant past. So you were celebrating a generosity, right? Celebrating the fact that you made a good decision. This card represents the recent past. Recently, you were working on your skills, but also dealing with a puppet master. Does that make sense? It's two magicians. Same card, but different meanings. In my deck, he's puppet master, or my zombie deck, he's puppet master, the bad guy. And in my Jane Austen deck, that's Jane Austen sitting behind the desk, manifesting, creating, working on and honing her skills. So while you're working and honing in your skills, there's someone trying to manipulate you, possibly manifest you. Currently, you're having a revelation and going into a mini hermit mode. Immediate future, you're going to be seeking intuition in regards to this theft, sabotage, and deception that's going around. This is the card that will affect the outcome of the issue. You're going to have energy and celebrate. You're not going to celebrate the fact that they hurt you. You're going to celebrate the fact that you let them go, because you are what matters most in your life. This is the outcome. You're gonna have the energy, security. You're gonna have the security to fight them off. Bottom of the deck. You're gonna be cautious in regards to using the Justice card, possibly dealing with Libra, right? Because you want fairness and equality. You don't want people to be asshats to you. You deserve the best. And you're gonna make it big, and yet you're gonna stay humble too. That's what's so great. You come from humble beginnings. You're also going to be leaving a situation. Huh. Alright, thank you so much for listening to me and for subscribing and being a part of our Zodiac family. I appreciate it. And the fact that you've been so patient these last few days. I'm so happy that you reached out and let me do a personal tarot reading. Also, I'm gonna send this video after uploading it. I'm gonna send it to your messenger and also to your email from my Libra Empress 801, so you get it both ways, just in case you feel like you didn't get it. Not to mention, if you're subscribed, then it'll ding up. It'll be like ding 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 ding, and you'll be like, dinner? And then you'll look and you'll go, oh, it's just that reading. I can't eat that. What a jerk, Libra Empress. You got me all excited for dinner. Alright, I love you, my beautiful friend. You stay safe, okay?